All right, America, you still here with your homeboy first, your homeboy Tim G. Jacob. This is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. It is. Put it on some. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Put all your people on it. You feel me? All right. T, the face of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Stuart Scott, rest in peace. That's really the face.
Long live the king.
All right.
Stuart Scott. Okay. But the current king.
Okay.
Current face.
All right. That guy.
ESPN, Stephen.
Somebody the dude that work too much, that always on everything.
They work him a lot, don't they? He wears a lot of hats, don't he? In one of his latest rants, he was defending his boy, his partner, Deion Sanders, once again. Defending his move from Jack State University to Colorado. Okay, had Bo Money Jones on there, who has been a vocal critic of the move, or at least, I shouldn't say critic of the move, because he said he would have done the same thing. But at least he's been trying to, in big media, give voice to some of the people who are frustrated or disappointed by the move. Okay. And Stephen A. Smith decides to bring up Alabama State head football coach Eddie Robinson Jr. and mistakes Eddie Robinson Jr. for the son of who most of us consider to be the GOAT when it comes to black college football, one of the GOATs in all of college football, and that is Eddie Robinson of Grambling State University. Okay. He laid it on real thick.
He did.
He tried to show everybody that he had knowledge of Eddie Robinson. He talked about the wins and all that kind of stuff. And finally, at the end of the damn show, his girl Molly, I guess a producer got to her in the ear, and she had to reveal to Stephen A. that that's not their main son.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That's all you got for me?
It's comical at this point. Now, my brother Tim G. Jacob, he saw this shit live. He texted us immediately. T, what were your thoughts when you saw this dude making all this money again now? Okay. Yet again, make another mistake.
I don't understand. First of all, y'all do have pre-show meetings, right? And you do have people in the rooms that, okay, if you get to going on something, they can give you the information you need to give whatever dialogue you need to give, or whatever you need to say, whatever your feelings are. There's people that can help you construct with facts so that you don't go out here looking stupid when the live sign goes on. When that turns on, when the lights come on. But once again, and then here's the kicker to this whole thing. This happened how long ago? 3 months ago? 2 months ago? It was like October.
No ways ago. And I haven't heard Eddie Robinson Jr. say nothing else about
that. And the man ain't said nothing else. This happened. It went viral. We got a who is swac, who ain't swac. I am swac out of this.
Remix and everything.
Remixes. Shout out to Sway, the remix god.
Shirts, all kind of shit.
Whole nine. Which is another reason why people are upset with Prime, but that's neither here nor there. So you go out here and you go bring him up from the ashes to basically make it sound like he's been continually getting that Prime this whole time. And so in defense of your guy, you gonna go get at Eddie Robinson Jr. And the whole time I'm sitting there watching this going, did this brother just sit up here? Because that's exactly what I thought. And I'm sitting there going, he just sat up here and just called this man this? Did he not? Has he not done any homework? He's an HBCU grad.
That he is.
He's on the phone all the time, tweeting and talking and on social media and doing Instagram posts and all this stuff. How you not know? I knew, and I don't get what $5.5 million or whatever he make a year. I don't get that. So what we talking about? And then and then he gets the pass because Molly tries to clear it all up before the segment's over. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I merely saw the name and I thought about, and I just assumed because of the name." No, man, that is what you paid to do. You tell us all the time how great of a journalist you were, how nice you was back in Philly covering AI, and how you don't go out here. You don't want me back on the road. You've told KD that before.
That what he told him, boy.
You don't want me back on the road.
Threats.
All this.
That boy sending threats.
Yeah. And you mean to tell me you can't get this one little detail right? And I ain't asking you to be like Johnny on the spot with everything, but somebody in the room or you could have got this correct before you started talking. And the only thing that I had a problem with was Bomani should have checked him right then. He should have just checked him right then. As subtly and as cool as Bomani is, he should have just been like, well, actually, he's not the son of the great, and then went into his little spiel on whatever. That's all I needed Bomani to do was just check it right there.
But I don't know if Bomani knew either. Hell, because you guys probably ain't watching it on the surface. You think SWAC coach, his name is Eddie Robinson Jr. That must be his son on the surface. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But if you watch the games, that's one of the things they always say, during the telecast, because they know what people are thinking.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give Bomani the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say he know. Because I think when I watched it live, Bomani's eyes kind of raised up like,
oh, okay.
He's not. But he didn't just say it abruptly like that or whatever. But I kind of looked at his face like,
he a better one than me, Jack. Because if you sit up there trying to retort against what I'm saying, and you say some shit like that, I'm finna eat your ass up. Fuck that.
Hey, pause.
Pause. Big pause.
Pause. Big pause.
Yes.
But yes, I mean, it's just that's the type of stuff that we be looking at, and we just be sitting here appalled, amazed at the fact that I get you got the platform, but man, you got to make it. You got to be right. You got to be dang sure right on something like this. And what's the sense? And what did you gain from bringing Eddie Robinson Jr. back up? What did you gain? You didn't gain anything. You could have just did it. You could have just killed all of that. You didn't even never had to bring that up. But you trying to make it look like, well, he's the catalyst as to why people are getting that Dion for the job. Current, like that man ain't said nothing. But what he said initially that he ain't SWAC, and obviously he's not. So here you are. But Eddie Robinson Jr. ain't done nothing. So why you bring him up? But that's just to make Stephen A look like the big dog sitting at the top of the tree, at the top of the hill, barking at the guys that are getting at Dion, and that's just the guy that you need to name at this point to make your argument. And it was kind of pitiful, to be honest with you, but that's where we at.
Well, America, that's why I be saying I'm coming for my motherfucking check.
Exactly.
Coming for it, man. I work too damn hard. Too hard.
Yeah.
So y'all think putting together a show is just getting this shit. First of all this shit costs money. You know what I'm talking about? All this shit costs money. The shit we streaming on and to record it, that shit costs money. You understand? The editing software costs money. You know what I'm talking about? Then you have time when you can't even put a dollar sign on that. You feel me? Well, we don't have producers that can go. We don't have researchers. All that shit got to be done ourselves. Okay. I ain't got nobody that can go watch the game for me and give me the little cliff notes of what happened in the game and then tell me, and then I get on here and perform for y'all. Because that's what these motherfuckers do.
They doing it.
That's what they do. They ain't watching you, especially Stephen A. Smith. Okay. For a guy like Skip Bayless, I give him credit. He watched the game, but the subject matter is so limited. It's like he only covers his pet shit that he likes to watch. So So they're gonna cover the Cowboys. He a lifelong Cowboy fan. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They gonna cover the Lakers. He LeBron James' biggest hater, aka but low key LeBron's biggest lover. They gonna cover that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They gonna cover Baker Mayfield, played at Oklahoma, won a Heisman. He love that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker done turned down kids. He don't even want kids. Never wanted kids to dedicate himself to that, okay? So he probably watched.
Right.
This motherfucker Stephen A. Smith be on your TV all day long.
All day.
All day long. So y'all know good and hell well he ain't watched no SWAC, no MEAC. He ain't watched none of that shit. He ain't watching none of that shit.
Right.
He ain't even been watching his boy Dion coach during his time down here. He ain't been watching that shit.
Yep.
He ain't been watching it. But he bring his ass to Jackson and have on an HBCU jacket.
He did.
And motherfuckers think he cool because he did that. No, I told y'all last. I told y'all. I told you back when the motherfucker did a segment talking about he friends with Sean Hannity of Fox News. Friends with Sean Hannity, who's a fucking white supremacist, who's one of these folks who built up Trump and defended Trump, who put out all this bullshit against black people, against liberals, against Democrats in general, puts out just falsehoods and bullshit out there. And Stephen A. Smith said, yeah, that's my partner. I did a segment on that, and my channel got like a 96% average on like to dislike. 96% like. That shit had a 70-some%. Now, again, I didn't read the comments, so I don't know what motherfucker was saying. So I don't know if that was a bunch of Sean Hannity defenders and racists and shit. But I think that was some of my people too. Because Stephen A. is entertaining.
Yeah.
And we like to be entertained. So if you say something about somebody that entertains us, but I told y'all he wasn't like that.
Yeah.
This ain't the first time he done got on there and fucked up. We did segments before when Ball Sack Sports got his ass.
Yep.
He done sat up there and Ball Sack Sports put something out about Kyrie and James Harden supposedly getting into it.
Yeah.
And that sub bitch went on national TV and regurgitated it.
Yeah. He did.
He's not like that. Now, the last time I believe he really, really was watching games too. Other than when he covers like if he on site, like when they send him on site to watch them games, like the finals or something.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. But I'm just talking about on a daily basis. Last time was what my brother was talking about. That motherfucker was in Philadelphia covering Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He was a journalist then.
Yeah.
But once he became a talking head, them producers, they bring you a sheet. You can see them right there looking at the little sheet. He got the damn the little iPad, a little mini computer.
Keep that with him. Yeah, keep that with him.
He got all his little notes right there. It's a script. All he got to do is deliver the shit. Well, you know why he fucked this up? Because none of his producers give a damn about no HBCU football either. So off top, they didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what probably happened? They probably looked at social media. Folks probably went to tweeting like crazy. My brother watching it live. I bet the folks started to tweet and at them motherfuckers like crazy. And they say, oh, let's clean this up. Because you're supposed to be an HBCU grad.
Yeah.
And you're a sportsman. You're the biggest name in sports media currently.
Yeah.
Okay. On the biggest platform, worldwide leader in sports.
Yeah.
And you fuck up some shit about Eddie Robinson.
Can't make it up, man. And you know what? There will be more. There will be more. So
that's just so crazy. That would be like what's the guy who like synonymous with SEC football? He got like the bald head, the glasses.
Feinbaum?
That'd be like Feinbaum,
yeah.
Who, like he's synonymous with SEC football. That'd be like him coming on and fucking up a Bear Bryant topic. You know what I'm talking about? Or You know, you take those guys or Tim Kirchin for baseball. That'd be like him fucking up someone. Like everybody got their thing. Stephen A. Smith claimed part of his brand is I'm a proud HBCU. I'm a black man. And you sit up here.
Yep, sit up there.
To try to diss this black coach to prop up your partner.
Yep.
And it
just chill out. Cool out with all this, that, and about Prime and this and and like, come on, Steve.
Like he belittling Eddie Robinson Sr. when that ain't even his fucking daddy. He fucking up Eddie Robinson legacy, man.
Exactly. Putting kids on that man that ain't his. Like, come on, bro. You putting kids on black man. You trying to be Maury, and it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Why are we doing that?
No, he didn't. He put kids on the go. He put kids on.
That's your boy right there. That boy, that's your boy. Come on, man. That's your boy.
He knows something. He knows something that the rest of us didn't know.
Come tell you, man. Like I said, see it live, and you just sitting there and you go,
boy, you crazy hell.
Did I miss something?
Oh.
I mean, like literally, I'm looking around in my living room like, did I miss something?
Worldwide leader in sports, dog.
I even had to go back and fact check myself. I even went back like, I didn't think so.
Worldwide leader in sports, man. But I blame them too. I ain't finna let them off the hook either. Because I remember ESPN, Disney, who owns you. I remember when y'all made all them staff cuts. I remember that shit. Y'all made all them damn staff cuts because you wanted to maintain whatever level of profitability that you had. You get rid of staff. You increase pay for a handful of people, but you give them hella more responsibility. You're still saving money because now you don't have to pay these other salaries, and also you don't have to pay those benefits for all these extra people. So now what you do, you run Stephen A. out here all day long. You run Jalen Rose out here all day long. You run Greeny out here all day long. You run the same handful of folks out here all day long, and you think you can just make it work because the producer's gonna hold them down for each show and each obligation. But these folks tired.
Yeah, they tired.
These folks get on here. They're supposed to be presenting themselves as experts on what they're talking about, and they're fucking up ESPN because of your decisions in part.
That's true.
Now, see, they gotta have some self-pride and get this shit right now.
Right.
You gotta have self-pride. But also, ESPN, man, everybody looking at ESPN, they working the dog shit out of these folks.
They getting it, man. They getting it.
Working this shit.
You do first take for what? 2 hours?
He make appearances. Don't he make some appearances on Get Up, don't he?
He'll come on Get Up like the last back half.
Yeah.
Like last hour, 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
So he can go get ready for first take right across the room. So he'll jump on there for a hot minute, jump on the topic or two, then shoot on over there, get ready for first take. And then he'll be ready for NBA countdown or whatever. Then they had him doing UFC there for a while. He was doing UFC. He was doing boxing. He was doing boxing.
Does he still have a radio show?
I think he's got Stephen A's. He's got Stephen A's World. He's got that. I don't know if they still air the radio show it live on ESPN. I'm not sure. But he might still do it just, off the not on TV, not on air. But yeah, just stop it, man. The dude's overworked. He do his 5 days a week, and
he say he underpaid. That's a quote from him.
Oh yeah, okay.
Compared to other folks that the face of their channels.
We underpaid. Let's get that right.
That's true. But now he got a point though when he say compared to other folks who are the face of the channel, like
Skip.
Would you say Skip is the face of FS1 or is it old boy
Cowherd?
Cowherd. It's one.
It's Skip. It's Skip. And Skip works way less.
Skip's pay is comparable to Stevens. It ain't. I think Steve.
I thought Skip was getting like 10 a year.
Skip, when them boys had that quick little beef, Skip laid that shit out there and made it seem like Stephen A ain't getting as much as he was talking about. So I don't know. But as you say, he does work way less.
Way
okay,
less.
he works
I think
way
Skip
less.
like 7-8 million a year.
Skip be fucking up a lot too, but I think that Skip getting on up there. Because Skip just don't know how to debate. He contradicts himself on all kind of shit. He be having his stuff, but he might what he uses to praise Tom Brady, he'll use that same thing to besmirch LeBron. Like he be all over the place with that. But he does work way less, to your point. But I'm thinking like the face of Fox News, like Tucker Carlson or whatever. I bet you Stephen A. Smith make less money than that man.
Probably. You're probably right. I would believe you're right.
You know what I'm talking about? I bet you that man probably make 30 million a year. I know that's the kind of shit that what's that motherfucker? Rush Limbaugh used to make
20,
like 30 million a year, something like that.
Yeah. It's we just gotta, you know, Stephen A being a guy that goes to HBCU events, bring First Take there. He did I think he went to FAMU a few times. You go to all these different, huh?
He folks telling me this man make 35 million a year.
Don't shock me. It don't shock me.
And Steve making 10 to run around the whole world and do all this shit for the EFO.
Just saying, man. I'm just saying.
And for you bitch ass motherfuckers talking about some don't count their pocket, tell Forbes that. Tell they publishers that. You know what I'm talking about? That's putting this shit out.
I know, right?
Bitch ass. I don't know any motherfucker count their pocket. Hell, it shouldn't be accessible on Google then. They the ones put this public record, bitch.
I ain't counting his pockets. I'm just telling you.
Fuck wrong with you?
Some people work harder for 8, and there's others out there that make 35 and don't have to work as hard. I'm just saying.
And that leads to a lot of them mistakes. So you know, Steve, talk to them folks, man. Tell them you need to be out working a little more. So you guys go put your eyes on some of this shit, man. Quit fucking up like this.
Exactly.
You're going out sad, Jack. Okay,
it's bad.
It's getting bad.
Just wish Bo Money would have cooked him right then, but
Bo should have got him. But maybe Bo was trying to be nice, or maybe Bo didn't know. I'm hoping Bo knew.
I think Bo knew.
I would hope so, but we've been seeing a lot of folks don't really know about our culture down here. They have revealed themselves a lot in the wake of the great Prime controversy. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?